Good morning, everybody,
Good morning.
and I hope you all are well. I'm Debbie,
I'm Andy.
and we want to tell you a really creepy story that we had down at Pocomoke State Forest. We'll get your opinion on it if you want to leave us a comment. But it's a very nice forest.
It is.
We've actually did a video on it before. With the furnace down there that Andy had taken. So you want to tell them a little bit about the trail first, and then we'll just go from there.
Yeah, the trailhead is directly across the street from the what's it called, Furnace Town?
Furnace
It was called
Town.
Furnace Town down there near Snow. It's actually in Snow Hill,
Snow
right?
Hill, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, there's a parking lot there, and you can hit that trailhead, and it's not a very long hike. It's just a couple miles, but it links up with some other trails, so you can make it longer if you like.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a eerie feeling walking back in there. It was completely still. It was dead quiet. You didn't even hear a bird back in there. I kind of had an uneasy feeling the whole time I was in there.
Yeah, and we love the woods. I mean, it's if you've seen some of our hikes and videos and stuff like that, I mean, we have no problem walking in the woods. And
Yeah.
this one, what happened is there's like a history and legends of it, that it was being haunted. And the one trail that we wanted to go on, the boardwalk trail, was supposed to be really haunted, but that was like closed for the season. So we took this other one, and I was telling the story of the legend. I don't know, we're down here with the old furnace town, and there's
In Snow Hill.
in Snow Hill there's a bunch of trails. There's a bunch of trails down here, so hopefully this one, they're not marked, and they have no map, and the place is closed, so except for the trails. So we're just going to take this one and see where it goes. It's supposed to run along the water. So, you ready to go? We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go. This would make a really cool haunted forest. And the one that we wanted to take is an old, apparently haunted trail that it has a really cool history on it of a man that came from England, I think it was England, and married a local, and when he was gone, she ended up pregnant with another man's child. When he got back, he banished her from the house. She came and had her child and couldn't live very well, so she decided to try to come back one night to him in a boat with the baby, and something happened. I think the boat tipped or something, and the baby fell out and drowned, but she kept on going, and she finally got back to the house, and the man took her in, beat her real bad, locked her in the basement, and apparently now they say that you can hear on the river a baby crying and a woman screaming.
Yeah, I was leaning towards getting out of there. I didn't feel comfortable enough to stick around, but we actually cut our hike short.
Yeah, we only went about maybe a half a mile.
No, we went a little further
Maybe
back.
a
We
little
went
bit, okay.
closer to a mile back, and it wasn't getting any better, so we just decided just to turn around and go on back.
And so on the way back, and we got into the truck, I told Andy, I said, my back's hurting, and we couldn't figure it out, and we just like blew it off and everything. So later on, it was just getting worse and worse and worse, and he looked at it, and I'll put a picture up here of what my back looked like when we got back.
Yeah, I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, her back was really scratched up pretty good.
It was horrible, and there was like a deep scratch. I mean, it's been a few weeks, and you can still see a little bit of the marks on it.
And now keep in mind, we didn't do any bushwhacking on this hike. It was just a nice, real wide trail. We didn't scrape together, we didn't scrape against any bushes or brush, undergrowth, or any of that
No,
stuff.
and
It was,
I had on a shirt and a heavy sweatshirt, and yeah. So I tell you what.
That was just weird.
Yeah. So we left there, went back to the campground, and still, it was just not an easy feeling at all. So we kind of like picked up and left, and I don't think we're gonna go back.
Yeah, I don't have any plans on going back there.
I mean, we watch paranormal stuff and Bigfoot and UFOs and all that, and they're really, really interesting. And we're talking about trips doing that, and it kind of intrigues me because I'd like to see what happened along the river and go on that haunted trail on the, but after that.
Yeah, that was just a little too real.
It was a little bit too real. So let us know in the comments what you think, because it was very, very creepy. So enjoy, stay on the trails. Anything else?
That covers it right there.
Yeah. Don't go looking for trouble. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it might just come to you.
Yeah. So, you could just actually really tell with the whole atmosphere of that trail changed after that story. So, no, I'm done.
Yep.
Okay, talk to y'all later.
See you on the next one. Bye.